How should we organize our life? What questions should be guiding our life? What questions should we hold as the purpose of our educational and economic pursuits? We are already in 2023, and with this news of a looming financial crisis, a looming health crisis, a looming food crisis, and so many other challenges, a lot of us are living distressed lives. A lot of the people are unable to make sense and are living stressful lives right now. So I thought we'll spend a few minutes to discuss this. Thank you very much for tuning in to this first episode of 2023, and thank you also for sharing, subscribing, and commenting, and for all the appreciation. My name is Fayaz. So what questions should we hold as the purpose of our educational and economic pursuits? In other words, what questions should guide our life, or how should we organize our life? And in my understanding, we need to go back to basics. There's a lot of noise and chaos and clutter that is in the air right now that we have created, unfortunately. But we need to calm down and cut the clutter and go back to basics, because it is obvious that the educational and the economic systems are failing us. And we need to change something drastic to take back control and help improve things. So if we cut the clutter and go back to basics, both the cultural wisdom as well as the cutting edge real science has the answers, and everything becomes very simple. So the first question we should be asking is, who are we? Who am I? I think this is the first question we should be asking ourselves and trying to understand. There have been lots of discussion about this question, about understanding who we are and the pursuit of this understanding. But unfortunately, a lot of clutter has accumulated around it, and it has become very confusing for anybody if you go through the literature to make sense. And often it is we are given to understand that it's very difficult, it's almost impossible to understand who you are. So unfortunately, that's not the case. If we cut the clutter, then it becomes very simple. If you look at the cultural wisdom, all the wisdom that's available in almost all cultures and in the literature, and also the cutting edge scientific discoveries, what they are telling us about who we are and what we are. So who we are, who am I, should be the first question. And then, where did I come from? What is the source of life? What is my source? Why did I come from? Who brought me here? How did I get here? And like the first question, it has also been complicated, and a lot of clutter has sort of accumulated around this, the pursuit of understanding this. And if we cut the clutter, then the cultural wisdom as well as the cutting edge scientific discoveries, the real science and the real culture, both have answers, and it is very simple again. So the third question should be, what is my purpose? If you analyze your own experiences, your own feelings about things, you will get clues about why you are here and what you are supposed to do. And as it turns out, all of us have a fingerprint specific purpose of coming into this life, and we are here with a definite and gift to offer, with a definite purpose. And so we need to pay attention to what that is. So we need to understand why we are here and what is the purpose of us being here. And then the fourth question I would keep as a guiding question for my life is, what can I do? In other words, what is my potential? You look at the capacities you have, the knowledge, the skills, the interests, the ideas, uh, and the experience that I have, and then again also at the opportunities that exist around me, the problems that I can solve, the things that I can improve, and how I can help. So looking at your own capacity and then the opportunities that exist and how you can make use of those opportunities using your own capacity. That is the potential you have. So what can I do? That will give you the sense of what you can do. And then the fifth question and the last one is, where am I headed? Where am I going? We came from somewhere for sure, and we're going somewhere for sure. But there's so much clutter and there's so much noise and chaos that we have created around us that is sort of distracting us from, keeping that in mind, that we came from somewhere and we are going somewhere. So we need to remember this, understand, this. And when we know where we came from, who we are and where we came from, we'll also have a good idea about where we are going. So if you understand these 5 questions and keep them with you always and to guide your decisions, then I think living life would become very easy and you would feel more grounded and more happy and content and fulfilled. In my opinion, if you use this frame, these 5 guiding questions to lead your life and organize your life accordingly, you will live a fulfilled and happier life. The stresses will go away and you will be able to take charge and take control of your life and solve the problems that you are faced with and help other people as well. So to recap, who am I? Where did I come from? Why am I here? What is my purpose? What can I do? What is my potential? And where am I going? So these 5 questions should be the guiding questions also for our educational pursuits. In fact, of our educational system. Educational system should be designed around this frame, and it should help people make sense of all of these questions. So thank you very much again for tuning in and for sharing, subscribing and commenting. And I hope you found value, and please, in case you want to explore these ideas further or are dealing with a particularly difficult situation, be it in your career, in your finances, in your relationships, or generally in life, please do get in touch. Log on to thevillageacademy.earth and join the self-education revolution. And we have several programs through which we help people, and I'm sure we can work together with you as well. So again, take good care and all the best.